from Waterdeep?
All right. What now?
Men, women, children, all barred from entry. A damn travesty. A decade ago, Baldur's Gate would have welcomed any and everyone seeking refuge. Who would take in these souls, if not the Jewel of Baldurin? As long as Gortash is in charge, they'll be left shivering at the gates. Step 1. Create an army and order it to march on the city. Step 2. Shut the gates in the name of security. Step 3. Bask in the applause. Gortash hasn't made Baldur's Gate safe. He's made it a prison. And when his army breaks through, the people will have nowhere to run. To make this city a safe haven, we'll need to bathe Gortash and his allies in their own blood.
Hi. It's me, Yenna. You remember me, right? You were really nice to me before.
What harm? She's little, won't take up much space, or make much...
Yes! You've got a fire and everything.
How can I help?
Raise your eyes. Look upon she who conquers. Who am I? I am Vlaakith, undying queen of the noble Githyanki, god regent of the 6 arms of Tunarath. And you harbor the heretic Prince Orpheus.
Glorious Vlaakith, I am unclean. I exhort you, grant me guidance.
Hear my words, Vinisk. We are Githyanki. We move mountains. We snuff out stars. We shake the plains. The heretic prince would shatter us in an instant. The great dominion shrunk to the head of a pin.
Can this be true? Is the...
Return to the astral prism. Slay or... Serve me, and I will ascend you. You will be no mere warrior, nor Kithrak. You will be Barta Vlaakith, commander of dragons. Kneel!
Your parasites resonate. You feel Lae'zel's ecstasy as she moves to kneel before her queen.
I will not entertain
Do not fail me.
I can still feel the Shadowfell all over me. Still hear her words in my ear. I feel unclean. You've nothing to be sorry for. Far from it. I have an idea. Something I've wanted to do for a while. Something that might help me put her in the past. Just wait until the others are asleep, then come with me. There's a place we can go. Down the coast a little. Not quite. Good.
I hope you're here to discuss that contract you just signed. Agreeing to give away our greatest hope of salvation wasn't the wisest of moves. I'm glad to hear it. But you realize we can't just tell him we changed our minds. For now, our plan must remain the same. We go to...
Soldier, my engine... it hurts. I think this might be it. Soon. Things burning hotter than I knew it could. But look, we've just about made it to the city. That'll do me. Let's go protect it. Whatever happens after that is between me and the so-called gods. Bit sweaty, but up for whatever's next. Can't wait to be home.
It is done. Vlaakith's my queen, my eternal regent. Through your eternal wisdom, I will be legend. Waste no time. Orpheus will. Vlaakith! Oh, queen, you've heard. I will take the Orphic hammer from Jamar.
Who knew Vlaakith and Mystra would have... Lae'zel's devotion is impressive, but if she's not careful...
It was sickening, watching Lae'zel bow to that monstrosity. I thought she was stronger. Some just grow to love their chains, I suppose.
Our girl is nothing if not loyal. I just hope it doesn't come back to bite her in the arse. Being loyal to the wrong person can do that sometimes.
So, Lae'zel remains loyal to her queen. She's consistent, I'll give her that.
Loyalty is one thing. Willful ignorance is another. I'd like to say I respect Lae'zel's choice, but her faith has turned to fanaticism.
How can I help?
This will do. Take off your clothes.
How can I help?
Come to bask in the glow of the Moon Maiden's soul?
Let's get on with it.
Hey now, what's that all about?
Someone there? Make it hurt. Your blood tastes like bile. What is wrong with you?
Serves you right. Next time, ask before you bite.
What a day. What now? Keep your distance, darling.
Looking ahead.
Don't touch me. Tricks.
No time to rest.
How delicious.
I brought my own paring knife. Now I just need some ingredients, and I'm gonna make something really good, I promise.
Keep a blade close.
Have a lot on my mind and, well, in it.
Looks like a trap there.
Someone's left a trap out for us.
You have my attention.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
No rest for the wicked, I see.
Still alive, so that's progress.
All right. Time to see what new horror's waiting for us.
At the ready.
Let's get going.
Listen, it's got private rooms.
Such a prude.
And all-round pleasant folks, from what I've...
And if a patron confuses me for a member of staff,
I'd probably break his nose. Good point.
Watch your back. Fine. Oh, for a skeleton key.
I've got a long road ahead.
List of names. Father Logan's on here. Crossed off. These are tunnels under the Open Hand Temple. The dead priest's name is written next to them.
There, by the bed. Someone spilled some blood.
You notice some blood has pooled on the wooden floor. The blood seems to have dried out over the course of...
Seek and you shall find me.
You notice some blood has pooled on the wooden floor. You notice the blood's source. A body hidden under the...
Still breathing, despite everything.
One with the weave.
Is that blood? No, never mind. Can't give up now.
Which means we're getting a real room.
Are the gods truly this petty?
Your pleasure is mine, sweeting. Murdered! Ye gods, the poor thing! Oh, by the mother of cats, I pray she didn't suffer. I'll miss that face. Else, the regulars will miss her more. They swarmed her like honeybees. Oh. Losing Fionn slashed a big hole in my coin purse. I should get to replacing her. Hmm? Indeed he did. Exceedingly handsome.
I want to give it a good rumple. Sorry.
I presume you've found something interesting to discuss, if you're interrupting me again? A Baal plot. Devella's been harping on about Baal for months. I assumed it was just a bunch of conspiracy cods. Fine. I'll bite. No need to wave documents. Constable Devella is going to... Since you seem to be on an obnoxiously similar wavelength, why don't... Oh, and you'll need this... Well...
Put it on especially for you.
Don't take it off, Let's give it a good...
Listen, it's got private rooms, and all
That'll make a great headline. Ah! Got a minute to tell me about your experience at the gate today? There was a my editor at the Baldur's Mouth Gazette. He wants some fluff piece about the heroic steel watch keeping the mob at bay, whether or not that's the truth or not. That the refugees here are desperate, hungry, scared people. They're no mob. They just want to be safe. I've heard the rumours. Absolutists marching from Moonrise Towers. Whole towns felled by strange curses. It's no wonder they ran. Of course, I can't write any of that. My editor only releases stories his friend Lord Gortash approves of, and he's very selective. Oh, they know some of it. Most would rather bury their heads in the sand anyway. I'll try and get the truth across. Fascinating.
period. I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
Let's move.
Stop fretting. The steel watch will put a stop to them.
They take your gold.
Those machines form a circle around the upper field.
Yeah, well, this time we wait for you.
Didn't even fight back.
I tried.
Don't touch me. Ready or not.
At least things have stayed interesting. No one's stopped me yet.
What now? Hello, chum. Be very, very quiet. I wouldn't bother. It's all fake.
All's well that ends... not as bad as it could have.
Get your Chinese untritled! Clown Man is dead. Why? I die, you die, we all die. Big Wolf. Yes! I has lots of stuffs. Just for you.
readers will be outraged.
Stelmane is dead. This does not bode well.
This is front-page material. In the name of the Crying One, have mercy.
No hesitation.
They work for the guild.
When will I get to train the dogs again, Miss Marcia?
When you prove yourself not to be an incompetent idiot.
Still unsolved. City Watch under scrutiny.
Mummy?
I should send you back to the fish pits, oyster boy.
I'm still learning. There's so much to just get.
None quicker.
Pigeon feathers. Maybe from one of the postmaster's birds.
Blood and feathers, leading towards the open hand temple. Follow the pigeon entrails. Find the postmaster's letters. Gods, from Archmage to this.
Why aren't these kennels?
That was my next job. I was just raking them.
Stelmane's dead. Crime of passion, deeper conspiracy.
We loved Father Logan as you did. We would never hurt him. We had nothing to do with his death. We swear it.
Stelmane's murder, still unsolved. City Watch under
Cat? With wings?
Is that Tara? Why, I think it is.
Tara! That can't be you, can it? My, is that a ring? For us? Ugh, you shouldn't have. Enjoy yourself now, Tara. Looks like you've got yourself set up quite nicely here. She isn't my Tresim. She's my friend. And from the looks of things, it appears she's eating pigeons. Oh, right. Did you hear that, Tara? Stop it? Oh, she's agreed. Just about.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Don't suppose you've, stumbled across those letters yet? Thank the gods! Unopened as well!
They hurt him. We had nothing to do with his death. We swear it.
Looks like we're open.
We once anchored the Fairy Queen's court during a mistress.
Someone there?
Tempers are right.
At least things have stayed interesting.
I've seen Dribble's show 1,000 times, but he's...
Oh, missed. Get your shinies and Fritos! Oh, but I'm sure. Oh, you shall be thrilled and delighted. I know it. Nothing Oh, darling. Born's order. It's due shortly. Every step a certain.
Trust no one. Should be easy.
Never a dull moment.
B. Gardenson gave her life protecting fellow refugees. May the one who endures shelter her.
I've seen dribbles that show 1,000 times.
Not everyone's.
I've got a long road ahead.
Guild robbers are usually disciplined folk. They take your gold, but they leave your ribs intact.
Yeah, well, this time they weren't feeling polite.
Fascinating.
Dancing acts.
I have secured the most excellent supply of refugees traveling alone. Or any stupid enough to use care. One of our red
Hello again, my vicious...
Exactly. Pleasure isn't just physical.
We can both with tons of people, and none of them has sticky things.
Doesn't make any sense.
It will when you've met the drow.
We can get in Worm's Crossing.
Oh, Father, give me strength. Shh. People leave. To be the Gondian who invented the steel watch.
Yes, darling. It's very
Invented the steel watch?
Anything.
No, he merely offered patronage. The Gondians built the steel watch.
Greetings, citizen.
Sorry, chum, can't let you through.
Worms Rock's closed for the day. Well, B. You don't look the posh sort. Last door on the right. Go on. Make merry. Lower the gates! Special permission!
Halt! We do not know how you gained entry, but
The Watcher's presence fades, but another takes its place. Confident, dominant, commanding.
My most esteemed guest, we meet at last. I am Lord Enver Gortash. You are the prison bearer, slayer of the dread General Ketheric Thorm. I welcome you to Baldur's Gate, my city. Of course. My Steel Watchers are rather adept at keeping the peace, but not entirely suitable for polite conversation. Allow me to formally invite you to my inauguration. Make your...
Gortash. We shouldn't have any more trouble from the guards.
way to the audience chamber.
Every jinx is the same as the last. Snipping off each other as the sky falls around us.
Lord Gortash is expecting you.
Not as exhausting as all that
Please
boot
make your
kissing
way
you've been
to
doing.
the audience chamber.
If it isn't little Will's chums. I hope he hasn't been too much trouble. Heard about his father. The Dead Three's puppet. A travesty, really. He's upstairs in Worms Rock, ordaining Gortash as Archduke. A splendid shindig, I hear. Perfect for crashing. Go on up. We'll talk after. And bring the pup along, if you can. I'd hate for him to miss the fun.
Lady Asda says the absolute army won't be
Enver Gortash.
Stand down, villain. In the name of the Steel Watch, aggressive action will not be tolerated in the presence of the patriarchs of this proud city. The Steel Watch,
Dearest patriarchs, but a moment. I must greet a most honored guest. My friend, forgive the cold welcome. My Steel Watchers are eager watchdogs, for the good of the people, I'm sure you understand. Lord Enver Gortash at your service. I understand congratulations are in order. Thorm's defeat hasn't gone unnoticed. You're known for who you are and for that netherstone that you carry. You know, it takes all three to control the brain. Without Thorm's, it's become vexingly willful. The quakes are a clear warning. If nobody steps in soon, it'll free itself from the authority of the crown. I expect it'll start with turning the Sword Coasts infected. You among them. That prism of yours won't last indefinitely. Next, the grand design. The Mind Flayer Empire reborn. If we're lucky, we'll become slaves. If we're unlucky, well, not the most thrilling of prospects, but it's a fate that can be avoided. If you and I come to an understanding, together we can still restore authority over the brain.
Of course. Gortash always did have an eye for opportunity.
It's not, but it will not follow new orders unless the Netherstones are united to give the command. When it finishes executing its current orders, it will be free to do as it wishes. That will be bad for everyone. Once it is freed from its shackles, I doubt we'll ever be able to bring it under control again. There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. With Ketheric gone, Orin proved treacherous. Baal's chosen wants the Netherstones for herself. She only cares for blood. And your blood and mine are of particular interest to her. Orin changes shape faster than you and I change clothes. You know, she's tricked you before. She's targeted me as well. I'm well protected, but she's extremely good at what she does. If Orin obtains all 3 Netherstones, she'll plunge the coast into chaos and paint the city in blood. I can't let that happen. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth. I'd like to propose a pact, a divine oath sworn upon spirit and flesh. I do no harm to you, nor you to me. Furthermore, you'll have nothing to fear from my steel watch while our pact stands. Thorm's stone is yours to keep. When you slay Orin and take her stone, you bring it here, so the 3 are united once again. Together we rule Faerun as kings. No, more than kings. Gods. We rule as the Absolute. What do you say? Shall we be allies?
I can detect no deceit. This alliance could serve us well. And if it does not, well, we need not honor it.
An ally could be useful, at least for now. And when he's no longer useful, well, we can dispose of him then.
Then let it be writ by the black hand of Bane. I, Lord Enver Gortash, swear I shall do you no harm. We will rise together over Toriel as a roaring sun. Let me demonstrate why you made the right choice. Your camp is compromised. One among you is an imposter, a faceless. Who, I can't say. I'd suggest a thorough investigation. You'll find I speak the truth.
A doppelganger in our camp? A little redundant of me to say, but that could be anyone.
The faceless in your camp is like a knife at your throat. Remove it quickly, or any alliance between us would be exceedingly short-lived. First, Orin the Red, bloody dagger of Baal, causes panic in the streets through killings in the Absolute's name. Next, the threat of the Absolute's monstrous armies formed by Merkel's general, Ketheric Thorm. In such circumstances, people crave strong leaders. Leaders that bring law, order, and protection. Leaders like me, Bane's unyielding hand, author of justice. You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them. All out of... Next, we will declare curfew and begin infecting the masses. Our subjects will hear the voice of their absolute God. The faithful will do anything in the name of their God. Powerful connections. Let's leave it at that. More important. Now, come. Be witness as I make history as the first Archduke of Baldur's Gate. You will follow me, and you will show due respect. Distinguished dukes, patriarchs, dearest Ravengard, I will heed your call. A new chapter begins.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
I swear.
Swearest thou true faith and fealty to the same, by word, deed, and decree, so that none may suffer?
I swear.
Gathered guests, grant ye consent? Enver Gortash, the council appoints you Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
My friends, the Steel Watch stands ready. Let its blade fall on any who would diminish our city. And you, honored guest, will find me in my office above when you return. Do not come empty-handed.
What did I tell you? And to think, you see, Gortash has had Will's father relocated. To his death, the way I hear it. Such a shame. Or is there? I know enough. Let's the Duke's life.
Not as exhausted as all that food kissing we did.
Tell them what happened.
I spoke
and we'll
to
be
a
home in no
witness who
time.
says you entered the house before the fire started.
Still here. Right now. What are they waiting for?
I don't know, dear. Calm down, dear. It won't happen, I swear.
Oh, I can't barely glaze that PTR. He wasn't even hurt.
This is the armory, not a bloody open house. This equipment isn't for sale. It belongs to the Flaming Fist. Course I bloody wasn't. I suppose you can take a look, but make it quick.
my friend means to say is that the witness must have been mistaken. Probably a drunk.
Better?
Down, dear. It won't happen, I swear.
Really glazed that Pete the art.
I've heard.
He wasn't even hurt.
That's why nothing's gonna happen to us. We'll tell them what happened.
Hells, not this again.
The brain is resisting its orders. Without all three stones to control it, it will soon start acting on its own will.
By order of Lord Mortar, all livestock admitted to the city must be surrendered. All livestock is now property of the Ducal Council for the duration of the ongoing emergency. Failure to comply will result in
Shame no one cares now.
if necessary,
Don't even think about
more
it.
severe punishment.
You're having a chuffy laugh. We lost most of our herd.
Move along.
Good day, citizen. Please notify.
You really won't be...
Mistra has a shrine within the city.
Nothing.
Located in the Storm Shore Tabernacle, if my memory serves me.
Brace yourself.
Do whatever you need to. But I shan't be paying my respects to any of the gods on show.
Never felt the call of the divine, Astaria?
You're very welcome.
I tried them all. None of them answered.
Come to have a go. Give it your best shot.
An air of decay hangs over the...
Gold first. Then you can hit me.
Oi! No freebies!
Mistra's likeness. It's been some time since I stood before her in a place like this.
Divine protectors of Baldur's Gate.
You see an altar dedicated to Selûne. An inscription reads, "Trust in the pure." Your scholarship of religion tells you no more. Your offering is accepted, but more evident. You see an altar dedicated to Selûne. Your offering is accepted. An inscription reads, "Trust in your scholarship of religion."
Selûne. Had life turned out differently, I might have been kneeling in prayer here.
Faithless creatures seldom cross our threshold, Oathbreaker. You have come far, I perceive. How may I serve you this day? Of course, my child. Within limits. Behold my wares. Divine protectors of Baldur's Gate, hear this humble plea. Shield our...
You see an altar dedicated to Helm the What. Make your donation to him and you'll likely feel more vigilant, more You see an altar dedicated to...
I'll give it a shot.
You see an altar dedicated to Mistra.
Whatever you want with this idol, I prefer we make it quick. Not sure I'm comfortable catching Mistra's eye. Trust me. It'll take a lot more. Commune with her as you see fit. I've no wish to stand between...
You two must submit to...
You'll not find any fear-mongering here. We're an honest publication.
Afraid I'll have to ask you to stop there.
Hey. Best keep your hand.
Gortash is a visionary, surely. You're drinking anyway.
Let's go to the shadows.
I dress well.
I've a lot on my mind and, well, in it.
Well, well, if it isn't the city's next celebrity. You star in our next edition's top story. Estra deals with the personal interview. I've never heard so much violence against innocents. The truth will be out with tomorrow's broadsheet. People will spit in your face. Your very presence, and then we can only hope the fists do their duty and escort you to the gallows. Your days of scumming up this good city streets will be over. Nice try. The headlines are loaded into the print works already. Tomorrow, you will feel the power of free speech. Vox Populi, vote now. Guards! I believe our distinguished guest was just...
I have no qualms about the quality of the content. I've always enjoyed reading it myself.
But these days, it's hard to tell if I'm reading the Baldur's mouth or Gortash's diary.
They come from the tavern. I wonder if my bones are still there. They could be of use to you.
Are those pickled trotters ready yet?
Damn rats. Oi, you! I thought I asked you to clean the rats out of this cellar yesterday already. Up to it! Get in there! They're not animals, they're vermin. For playing with cats, especially lazy lumps that won't catch.
The cellars are just down the stairs. There, you'll find my old lodgings.
Watch your back. Here we go.
I wouldn't give you anything I wouldn't bicep.
Can I have that?
Why so much business today?
Ready to chat?
Can't give up now.
Keep your distance, darling.
The approach unique.
You murdered someone in view of a guard. Perhaps unsurprisingly, you're under arrest. The guard is impassive. There isn't enough gold in the world to undo.
Mistra has a shrine within the city, located in the Stormshore Tabernacle, if my memory serves me.
Do whatever you need to. But I shan't be paying my respects to any of the gods on show.
You never felt the call of the divine, Starry?
Oh, I tried them.
Floric, former advisor to Duke Ravengard, has been found guilty of treacherous and seditious activity against the people of Baldur's Gate. She will be executed 5 days hence.
Some tavern. I wonder if my old pals are still around. They could be of use to her.
Why so much business today? So war on. Damn rat. I thought I asked you to clean the rats out of this cellar yesterday already. Up to it. True
The cellars are just down the stairs. There, you'll find my old robes.
Well, so much for peace. Shouldn't have made me your enemy. Breathe deep and move. Still breathing, despite everything.
The wine cellar. There's a hidden door that leads further in. The mechanism to open it is somewhere among the wine racks.
I've wished to live in more interesting times.
On the other side, you'll find a passageway, known only to those invited to do business.
Breathe deep and move. Ah, cursed to put my hands on everything.
Get rid of them.
In the meantime, tear every brick out if you have to. If it doesn't come, we must find evidence of its work.
Careful, I bite. Just like old times. Step quick.
Allow me to demonstrate. Indeed.
I will take the artifact. For my queen!
All right.
For the queen!
It's Andrew. On I go.
first step is the hardest.
Impressive resistance, but futile.
Let me strike true.
Light on my feet. No hesitation.
In Vlaakith's name!
Moving.
A better position.
at the ready. And away I go.
Have to keep going.
I can't even catch my breath.
Fancy their chances.
I wonder if this is worth the cost. shall be done. Best be on my way.
Fading fast. I need healing. For mercy. Life comes easy these days. Still on my feet. Can't give up.
What now? Can't slow down.
Creator, destroyer.
Where do I go from here?
They tracked the artifact all this way. There's a statue that conceals the way through. I'll reveal it to you.
time to rest.
Better than nothing. Lost in thought.
My faith will guide me.
Let's move.
The air is ripe with magic.
No one's stopped me yet.
What's that?
Something over there.
Thank you for bringing me back. Look around. You'll find some of my things still intact. Perhaps even my old sword. My first purchase as an adventurer. No use to me. It's yours, if you want it. My old wardrobe. The home of all my disguises. We are what we appear to be, and so appearances matter.
What's that?
There she is, in all her glory. Duke Belin Stelmane, my old partner.
That's curious. That's curious.
An old container for brains. Empty. Shame. It would have been nice to find one to sustain me now.
No, leave me alone! Are you real? Is it really you? You have to help me, please! There was a lady, Orin. She found me and my cat Grub, snatched us off the streets, and she made me eat him. Then she told me to start running. She's coming. Please, please don't let her take me. by and let an innocent face my...
Look at it, crawling and sniffing and rooting around in the filth. Is it my netherstone you seek, little piggy? Hush, hush. Orin will take care of you and your little pet. Do you drown in despair already? Oh, but there's so much more to do. I could peel a fine pelt from the mutt I caught sniffing at your heels. Drag skin from flesh, from bone. I will not slice. Her kind die too easily. The Murder Lord demands a better offering. Something new, sticky, sweet, and delicious. He wants you. Kethric's killer turned the corpse lover to carrion when you took his stone. Oh, but he was a dull kill. No blood to spill, no guts to rip. A desiccated husk, all dust and hollow. You must be sharpened before you set your edge against my skin. You'd prefer my whispers in the tyrant's tongue, hmm?
You heard Gortash's whispers. I see how your skull swarms with his promises. He whinges and wails over the crown of Karsus, wanting to command it without me. Oh, how I long to slit his poxy smile from ear to ear. But I can't touch him. He bound my blade when we first conspired. Gortash didn't want me at first. Didn't trust me. Got me to wag my tongue, swear an oath never to hang him from the hooks. Drip drain him into father's open jaws. You must kill the tyrant. Take the netherstone from his corpse and bring it to my temple.
There we slice and shred each other. The survivor claims the stones. What's left of the other is bars. Agree, and I will bring my assassins to heal. They watch you always, longing to spray the crimson from your veins. Refuse.
Orin demands a fight to the death. Accept, and you must kill Gortash. Refuse, and the child's life may be forfeit, as might your own. Orin's assassins will hunt you like prey for...
The tyrant... Your useless Once you've remembered your place, the Murder Lord will not be denied.
I wonder what the next move is.
Keep a blade close.
Let's get going.
Well, hello. Easy.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Sorore surge, testis esto pacti me. Come, sisters, be my testament. Notum sit in beator.
Notum sit in beator.
Holy hells.
I come to bargain. The hells demand witness.
Your parasite links with Will's, and your memories flow into him.
Shit. Where did Gortash send my father? How do I save him?
Sisters.
Infernos contractos te vocamus. Infernos contractos te vocamus. Infernos contractos te vocamus.
Your contract, Will. Signed in blood, forged in fire, bound in bone, but not unbreakable. Yet no contract is ended without sacrifice, Will. The cost must be paid. Will Ravengard, a choice is before you. Option 1. I show you the way to your father. I guarantee him no harm except that from you and your allies. And you pledge your soul to me and the Archdevil Zariel in a pact eternal. Option 2. I break your pact, and you are freed from your duty. Your father dies by his enemy's hand, and Baldur's Gate loses its greatest champion. Name your sacrifice.
Bloody Zariel! I won't let her take Will.
Silence, Karlak.
Mizora, you asshole!
Choose. Addendum F. The Absolute must be avenged for the Soulbinder's detention at Moonrise. The Soulbearer retains his gifts until such time as the Absolute is slain.
You damned wretch! Father. Do it. Break the pact.
Fiat ita.
Fiat ita. Anima ad beator.
Didn't think you had it in you. Seems my boy's all grown up. And don't go fussing about your father. You made your choice. You knew the terms. You know what? I think I'll stick around. Not for the greater good, you understand. Just for the entertainment.
Will gave up his father to have freedom. An understandable decision. Sacrifices must be made after all. Especially if the old Duke's fall means his rise.
Time and again, Will's plight reinforces my decision not to pursue the path of a warlock. It's one thing to make such a sacrifice in the pursuit of such a pact, but to do so in order to escape one. Truly, it leaves you with nothing.
Since we arrived in the city, I can't help but feel a little anxious. But I'm not sure I know why. Thank you. Now I have plenty of specifics to worry about. That wasn't what I meant, though. I don't think it's what happens if we fail that concerns me. We'll be beyond our worries at that point. I think what bothers me, I've never been able to write my own future. I wouldn't even know where to begin. Well, I want to save my parents, of course. Take them away. Far from Shah's influence. Someplace peaceful. Away from the city, perhaps. I'd like room for animals. Lots of them. All shapes and sizes, so long as they appreciate a warm fire and more affection than they know what to do with. I want to grow flowers. I want to be surrounded by colors every day. I'm tired of darkness. Yes. I want to share it all with you. If you're willing. Then it sounds like I have everything I need. More of life than I'd ever imagined possible without Shah.
Gods, I spent 7 years choked by Mazura's leash. And I spent 7 years hoping to break free. I never knew freedom could taste so bittersweet. I have to believe that. I'm not the Hell's puppet in life, nor its warrior in death. The blade will be guiding his own hand. But freedom will be paid in my father's blood. Tomorrow, I celebrate my gain. Today, I mourn my loss.
A moment passes.
The Raven Guard name now lives solely with me. I will make it. I signed his life away before the Hell's witnesses. I'd be a fool to wish otherwise.
Little Will's all grown up. I can't wait to see what trouble he gets into. I beg your forgiveness for such undue impertinence. From now on, I promise him the same measure of respect he's shown his father. Oh, I almost forgot. Will sold his father's life for his freedom. My mistake. Correct. I didn't. If you must know, I was scouting the cultists on behalf of Zariel. But those cursed shadows were thick enough to fell even a half-fiend. I woke in that damned pod. It kept my body sealed and my most powerful magic silenced. But a brave, kind, benevolent soul set me free. Gallantry isn't dead, after all. The 9 hells of Beator. Each its own domain, each with its own archdevil to rule it. I call the first hell my home, Avernus, my mistress Zariel's realm, a torrid battleground split by the bloody waters of the Styx. How I adore it. The other 8, well, they are pleasures unto themselves. Perhaps I'll show you myself, if I deem you worthy. Just because he's not my pet doesn't mean he's not useful. The Absolutists worked a number on me at Moonrise. And you're the... No one crosses the Hell's Children without... Ugh, you are an inquisitive one. I'd have thought you'd figured by now. The dead 3 in that bulging brain... Savor her company. My mistress can be so... capricious. Why? I'm supplying... I tell you what. When the time comes to squish that big bad...
Come to bask in the glow of the Moon Maiden's sword?
What's on your mind?
Fate, dost thou require a new ally? The girl could not bear thou, a breaker of promises. She has left this place. She left, hast thou?
How did you? Oh, it's you. I must have let my mind wander. Enough for you to wander in. Forgive me. I am drained. Ever since you killed Ketherick and took his Netherstone, the Chosen's control of the brain has been brittle. Its rebellion against Orin and Gortash has been fierce, even as it executes their final orders. Once those orders are complete, there is a good chance it will break free.
You feel the Emperor's fear as if it were your own. An Elder Brain enslaved is one thing. An Elder Brain unleashed will be the end of everything.
Beautiful, isn't it? The mighty Prince Orpheus, contained in submissive slumber. Come. You may as well sit a while, now that you are here. Your company isn't unwelcome. An accurate summary. I have found myself distracted of late. I'm haunted by memories. They are relentless. I can think of nothing. No one else. Not love, no. What I had with Belen Stelmane was much more than that. It was unique, at least when she was alive. You thought you were my first ally. Far from it. I have long sought the allyship of others. It is the only way to succeed. Though my relationship with Berlin was different from my relationship with you. In a way, but not the way you're thinking of. In life, she was my business partner, back when we ran the Knights of the Shield. A difficult task for a mind flayer. Duke Stelmane trusted me, and the city trusted her. I conceived the plot, but Berlin took center stage. It was she who met with the merchants, politicians, and patriarchs. It was she who negotiated deals and signed off on agreements. Her rooms played host to the most important conversations in the city. Together, we brought order to chaos. At its height, everything that happened in that city went through the shield. Through us. I could not have done any of it without her. Just as I cannot do any of this without you. But now, she is gone. I appreciate your understanding. What I feel is deeper than superficial cures can reach. And not entirely unwelcome. Most people think that mind flayers are soulless husks who feel nothing. I